Good morning. Going to start my journal session. Join me if you wish. Just finished my journaling session. Hope you had a good reflective one too. In today's video, I wanted to share more about what I thought about yesterday, which was even though I left my full-time job to be in a freelancer role to pursue my dreams as what you call a solo entrepreneur. an aspiring solo entrepreneur. The excitement was there in the beginning before I left my full-time role. Looking forward to leave and start working on my own projects, my dreams and goals that I've set out for. So before I left, there was all these planning phases. There was things to look forward to, and that excitement. So naturally, once I left my full-time job and started to get on this new lifestyle of mine, there was definitely this initial excitement or dopamine rush to be able to work on my own things. But after a while, something kicked in and gave me that realization that, that feeling, even when that feeling when I was working in a full-time role came back in a sense that it's like, now I feel like I'm a little bit worried about being on this path because although it may be a little bit different from being a freelance, in a full-time role as a freelancer, you have to count on yourself now to survive and sustain yourself, be it in the income wise or planning out your work schedules. Because now I have to, for example, find my own clients. I have to plan my own schedule. I have to make sure that I block out certain things in my calendar so that I am working towards those goals of mine, making those calculated risks and also planning out the micro steps of how to reach that goal of mine and not be affected by the little things that are affected in my life that are part of my life, which is getting too carried away with certain errands or piling on small tasks in between that are not related to my work to get me to where I want to be in terms of my goals. And you slowly can see time slip away if you get drawn to those little tasks and distracted. That's what I mean. So then it's like a bounce of mixed feelings whereby I'm excited to get on this path, this new path, and start working towards my dream. But then there's also that worry at the back of my head where it's like, can I actually achieve it? What if I don't? I don't have that stability anymore. And then from a month to month basis, there's bills to pay. But then as I thought about it more, I'm reminded on the why of why I started what I wanted to do. And I think that was the important bit to be able to build that strong foundation that helps me to propel myself forward, to keep on doing the things that I do, to allow myself to provide value towards, for example, the customers, my clients, or my viewers in my content, and being able to help someone. And once I managed to remind myself of the why, it helped to center me again, help me to realign my emotions and reignite that spark within me. Because sometimes when you are in the zone of trying to get things better, you often forget, or at least for me, I often forget that why of why I'm doing it. That's why I feel it's super essential as well to be able to have time for yourself to allocate, perhaps on a weekly basis or bi-weekly or monthly, depending on what your preference is, time for you to reflect on what you've been doing so far, how you're feeling emotionally. Are you still taking those micro steps that you have planned out for yourself? And really write it down if you have to, or type it down. For me, I prefer to write it down because it helps me remember better. And it gives me it gives me that space a space to not only write down, but also observe the thoughts that are coming through and how I can work towards getting better at what I do and myself and how I manage, for example, any forms of anxiety or stress that comes along. So I hope that if you are someone who aspires to work towards your dream, yes, be excited about it. Look forward to it. That comes naturally. But also remember that to find your why and to build that strong foundation of why you're doing it is going to be the backbone of what sets you or allows you to continue and sustainably push yourself towards any obstacles that may come and allow you to have that motivation, that real fire in you to continue pushing on rather than having to drag your feet to work every day if you are not passionate about the things that you are doing. For example, if like say you're currently at your role right now which is not serving a purpose that you would like to fulfill, then take those micro steps to allow you to break away from that so that you can start pushing yourself towards what you want to do and make it happen. Because nowadays we have pieces of technology, for example, to allow us to at least start planning and working towards what we need to do to achieve what we need to get towards those goals. So I hope this little sharing session has allowed you to get that insight for yourself and to have confidence in yourself. So thank you for tuning in for this morning's vlog, and I hope you had a nice journaling session if you joined me, and let me know in the comments if you have anything that you want to share, or feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you coming. I'll see you in the next vlog. Take care and enjoy your day.